There you go. Hey, here we go. We got our mouths on. Let's go. The Crypto Boys are back. It is alive. You know what it is. Monday, Thursday, Saturday, we are live and we are rolling. We got some Voyager news. We got some FTX discussion. We got CPI data. We got all the stuff. I need to check to make sure that my mouth is correct because we have been messing around with and playing with all of the different buttons and everything on here. So I just want to make sure real quick. Looks good. Looks good, boys. Hey, thank you for joining. Like I said, 88. Let's get it, boy. How you doing? Daniel, what is up, my man? You know what? The Crypto Boys are a little bit different on our lives. As you guys know, we don't just read you the news. That's boring to us. I think it's boring to a lot of people. And we're not just, lame Janes here in the background. We actually like to have a little bit of fun. We like to drink Coors Lights or bourbon or whatever else, have a good old time, and talk to you about some crypto. So we do have some news, like I said. We're going to get rolling with that. Matthew, thanks for joining, buddy. Appreciate it. Colin right now is doing an on-ramp, which in the CrossFit world, an on-ramp is basically how a new person needs to learn new skills to make sure that they're not going to hurt themselves in class. So Colin does that with every single one of his members that goes to sign up. It's awesome. Not a lot of people do that, so it's pretty cool. Let's go. Matthew, watching from the treadmill. Start doing some sprints, bro. Run a little bit faster. Burn some cows. But also listen to us while you're doing that. I appreciate it. Smash the like button for us if you would. That would be fantastic. If you have not thus far, subscribe to the channel. The Crypto Boys are within reach, within numbers of that 5K. It has been elusive for months. I tell you what, we went from 4,000 to 4,780 within literally a week. I don't know what it was, but our channel was like exploding the moon. I was like, within the next month or two, we're going to be at 100,000 subscribers at the pace that we're going. And then it went flatline, literally flatline, did not move at all until now. And here we are almost at 5K. So we appreciate everyone joining. Daniel's saying that's a bear market fake out. Now, I have some discussion about that because I'm like the data, the analytics guy. Colin is more of like the big picture. Let's frickin' just roll and crush it, which you need the yin and the yang. I was listening to George. We are Cryptozaurus earlier today. Awesome dude, does a great job with his lives, and he was really talking about the numbers, the statistics of it was like a bull market typically in the crypto space is like 1,000, 1,200 days or something like that, like right around there where typically it's been there, and a bear market tends to fall about 364 days traditionally speaking. 364 days was like a couple days ago in the bear market for us now. So now if that's not a little like makes your brain tick a little bit in the sense of like, was this whole thing just planned? Like in the algorithm that they created for Bitcoin, like we got the halving. It is etched into at block number this, it's harder to create Bitcoin, right? You produce less Bitcoin than you did previously if you're mining. Is the same thing with like these 4-year cycles. Like, is there something to be said about the number of days, the amount of time that is within, and now we're starting a bull run? Like, this is the first steps in a bull run. We will never go below 17K again. Something to be said about it. I don't know if it's true or not. I think we got some bearish patterns in the real world of the macro environments. The Fed is going to flip at some point, which traditionally has brought down the markets prior to that. Something to be said. Let's see. Eddie V is saying, are we buying or waiting for a dip? I DCA every single week right now. Now, I'm not the just YOLO in. Colin's more of that of like, take that big fat bag and throw it in a point and never touch it again. I have been buying, DCAing. Photo Geek saying, do not buy here, Eddie. Just wait. For me personally, like my bigger bag, like if I'm going to sink some coin in, I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Like what's the difference right now? Honestly, in my opinion, if you get it at 18K or if it continues to go up and you get it at even 25K, realistically, yes, it depends on how much you put in, will be a significant difference. But I'm just blabbing. I'm rambling today and I'm rolling. I'm ready to go. So let's click over and let's chit chat about some news, ladies and gents. Here we go. Impossibly possible. Where have you been, my friend? How are you? Crypto market cap. We are at almost $1 trillion. We are at $900 billion with a B. It is the highest we have been in a long time. Bitcoin dominance sitting about 40%, ETH just south of 20%. Bitcoin right now, ooh wee, daddy, 18.8. If you're looking at Bitcoin on the chart right here, just above the Crypto Boy sign, if you're looking at there, it is going up, it's going down, it's going up, and it's looking good. This is the first time that ETH has been above 1,300 in a very, very long time. XRP, 37.5 cents. You can get it for Cardano, 33 cents. If you would have bought it at 25, where it just was the other day, you'd already be in some fat profits right now. That's pretty good. Doge, can't believe it's not at 0. Let's see. Sheeb, can't believe it's not at 0. Moving down the list, I tell you what, this is the first time I've been happy to scroll down CoinMarketCap. Normally, this is just a brain buster and a pile of turds moving forward, and right now it's looking good. Crypto.com, 6.5 cents. Algorand, no big Algorand people out there, 21 cents. Quant, $123 you can get it for. VeChain, we're sitting at just south of 2 cents. Wow, what a buy, what a buy. HBAR, that is the last thing that I purchased in a large quantity, sitting at about 4.5 cents, just over. Ming Shagger, hopping in on the chat. Amigo, what's up, man? How we doing today? Woo! Oh, big comment here. So when it's the lone wolf thing right here, Colin does an awesome job with it. I'm going to do my best of working the chat and giving you guys the news. So 88 saying the fact of the matter is no one knows, fake out or not. It's decent opportunity to enjoy it. Yeah, you people weren't. But ADA at 24 cents or Polygon at 69 cents or Bitcoin at 15K. Yeah, I think those are all great opportunities to buy. Why not buy now? I agree with you. That's a good time. Let's see. We're all good today here, brother. All right, let's switch on over. We do have some Voyager news here in the next couple minutes, so stick around if you are into Voyager and you kind of know what's going on or want to know what is going on. Stick around for the next about 10 minutes or so. SBF, FTX founder SBF denies stealing user funds. Total crock of crap. He is a liar, and I would never trust him. And he repeats claims of solvency in the new post. So let's see here. Let's just kind of break this down. About $8 billion were misappropriated and moved around through, basically he's a dirty, dirty liar. And in the beginning, I remember he said, I don't know why they won't let my FTX US be, return all the user funds right now. It's completely solvent. Literally days later, it was like, they're completely insolvent. They're going bankrupt too. I mean, how can you trust this guy? You can't. I mean, he's lying through his teeth. What he's going to do is probably just try to go quiet, or at least if I was his lawyer, I'd say that, because his court date isn't until October of this year. So he literally has 8 months to just shut the hell up and get out of the limelight. Just stop talking and people will kind of forget. Most people will kind of forget. The people that don't, you can probably pay him off or get in trouble somehow. He's going to be fine. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it's going to just blow over because most people are going to get out of crypto because it's scary. You're in a bear market. We are not going to forget. I promise you that. We're not going to forget. Let's see. Brandon saying loves himself some Doge. You can make a killing off it. You can absolutely make a killing off of any project that you get in at the right time and it pumps like crazy. It could be the next, like the Bonk token or Doge or Sheeb or whatever the next one is, Floki, Inu, blah, blah, blah. If someone out there, some big celebrity like Elon or something or whoever talks about it and goes, hey, this is the next big thing they just happened to mention. Dave Portnoy, for example, someone like that, if they just talk about it, you could make millions of dollars on a couple $100 investment. It's possible. We don't invest in it because I like investing in things that I feel like I can do research on and I feel like I'm making the right decisions as opposed to just aping into something that, is what it is. Never quit. How are you today, amigo? It is, I'm saying amigo a lot. Wish I was in Mexico, I guess. Oh, we also have an unboxing that we have to do. We got sent something that we want to talk about. It is a Keystone hardware wallet. I asked about it the other week, and no one really had any input into it, but they sent us one. It's a hardware wallet. It's air-gapped. So basically you have to scan a QR code on it, scan it back on your phone, and that's how the security is created. It's pretty slick from the things I was reading, like, people like this thing. It's pretty cool, and they are making the first ever Bitcoin-only hardware wallet. I mean, that's pretty dope. If you have a lot of Bitcoin, like, you want it to be as safe as possible, and that might be the best way. So what we're going to do, unbox it, check it out. We're going to start using it and kind of play around with it a little bit, and then give an honest review. The people from Keystone, actually, they were great people. The guy that I was talking with, he was like, we don't want any fluff. We just want you guys to give your honest opinion. If it sucks, let us know. If it's great, let us know. And I told him, like, that's how we roll, man. We're not going to just fluff anything up for you. It's not like they're paying us for anything. We're not sponsored by them or anything. They just said, hey, try this out. If you like it, cool. We're just trying to reach out to more people. Let's see. Okay. Brandon saying he's half meme and half real utility. All right, moving on to Voyager. Voyager news. Voyager gets initial approval for $1 billion Binance deal amid national security concerns. If you guys are following this story at all, FTX tried to come out and say, really push the government to say that Binance and CZ are unable to buy Voyager. They are unable to take these assets because they're a foreign entity. Now the SEC has to get involved, things like that. But really, they basically said, no, we're good. Binance.us is going to buy it. So all of this FUD, you can shut up about that. We are going to proceed with it. And it really was a, where is it at? $20 million cash payment and agreement to transfer Voyager customers to Binance.us. So if you are in one of the states, they will have to figure that out. I think they have like a time domain where they can get you the one-to-one assets somehow in a wallet. It wouldn't be a Binance.us because they are not allowed in those states, which I think is awfully strange, honestly, if you ask me. But it is what it is, so they will get you your tokens back in some way, shape, or form, whether it's just USD or USDC or Tether. I don't know what it's going to be, but they get it to you. Percentage-wise, I mean, if you watched Colin's video last night after talking to Chase, it is possibly what Chase said from the beginning. I believe Chase's numbers from a typical bankruptcy similar to this, not in the crypto space, I think he said like 15 to 35%, depending on who you are, timing domain, blah, blah, blah. And now he's coming out and possibly we might get like 30 to 51%, somewhere around there. Go back and watch Colin's videos from yesterday. It was really good, very informative. But that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. And so if we do get back 50% and the price is way down, you might actually come out okay with the amount that you will gain in a bull run. So just tread lightly, be careful, but pay attention to that. Let's see. Dennis saying bottom hits May to June, 9K to 11K. You think we're going that low? Brother, I don't know. I don't believe so. I don't have any TA to back it. I don't have any whatever. But what I do have is just the overarching viewpoint of like the world landscape right now with inflation, which is coming down, with the Fed rate hikes, which eventually is going to flip, with everything going on overseas, with the government right now. Are we going to get rid of the IRS? Are we hiring more IRS agents? The whole world is just nuts right now, nuts. So we're trying to take as much positive as we possibly can and incorporate it into the crypto space. All right, moving on. Photo Geek is saying 4K in October? Bro, oh my God. Oh, man. Let's see. How they pay USDC, BUSD. Yeah, I don't know how they'll pay you back if you're in that state. Rate hikes going up to 7%. Dennis is saying, I think he wanted to get it to 5 to 6 being like the tippy top. And then they'll flip at some point. And when they do flip, traditional markets typically are not favorable to that. Eesh. All right, here we go. Speaking of which, inflation is slowing. Good news, American consumers and the Fed. 6.5. Oh, my face is in the way. Let me scroll. Boop. There it is right there. 6.5, guys, is where we are at now, which, if we're scrolling over, is still awfully high. Still awfully high. Yeah, so, it is what it is. This is core. But taking a peek at this chart, man, I mean, it still ain't good. It's better. It's better. That's certainly good. But, like, if someone has really crappy power clean form and then like they kind of get a little bit better, you're like, hey, I like that you're getting better, but you still suck at that. So that's basically how I feel about the inflation. Welcome to the crib.
Oh, shit.
We are talking about inflation, how it is much better than it was at 9.1 when it peaked in November or whatever. However, we're at 6.5, which is still high.
Yeah, it's
Better,
still high.
but still high.
There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, never quit. We were talking about Voyager a little bit ago. You just missed that piece of the puzzle. If you want to maybe throw your 2 cents into that one.
Yeah, so there's there's a couple things that still haven't went out completely, and Liquid actually commented on my video, which I appreciate. Shout out to Liquid. But we still don't know the exact number. So Liquid said, hey, if the market goes up, you're going to get way more back. That's not exactly 100% true, because if the market just went back up normally, then you would be saying that Binance would have to pay more for the assets, which they are not going to pay more for the assets. They are going to pay $1 billion.
Yep.
Means you're going to take that haircut regardless. So just because the assets go up and up and up doesn't mean you're eventually going to receive 120% of your crypto. No, you're going to take a haircut. And it looks to me like you're not going to get anything over 51%, regardless of what the market does, because it's screenshotted. So I think that comment was taken a little bit out of context. Mm-hmm. I do understand what he was saying, but I don't honestly agree.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know.
I don't know. I don't know though fully. It was a good comment, a good question. So I'm not exactly sure on that one.
Maybe we can get him back on the channel or hop on his channel or something.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I think that'd be great. If you're watching Liquid, we want to get back with you, buddy. But a lot of people in the chat right now are literally saying exactly that, of like, just give us the haircut. Just give us something. Give us our money. Give us our coins. Stop delaying this freaking process, because the longer it goes on, the more lawyer fees, the more BS we're gonna have to go through. Just stop. Just give it to us.
But that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. And if we go to Chapter 7 liquidation, then Chase's first idea is probably going to be even high. Yeah, you're probably going to see something more like 10 to 15%.
Right.
So we better hope this 51% goes through when we get it. But I just don't think he's right when he said that, oh yeah, if the market goes up, you're going to get more. No, Binance is not going to pay more for the billions in assets. That's not, it's not dependent on the market valuation.
Right. Correct.
So.
Yeah, I agree with you. Dennis is saying the dollar store gives us the inflation number, $1.25 store now.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's all right. That's good. There's been a lot of comments. I'm trying to keep up with it as much as we possibly can. Dennis is saying 51 to 57% with Binance, 35 with liquidation.
I don't disagree with those numbers. Yeah. I think it's going to be closer to 50%. And again,
I hope
there's another thing to be said about, number one, we should be. This is going to sound really crappy, but we should be kind of happy, because most of these places, when these things happen, you get zero back. Let's be honest. You're in court, you're in discovery, you're in these problems for years and years and years, and you're going to get a check for literally pennies on the dollar, and you've already went through 2 bull cycles by then.
Yeah.
But 50% is what I'm hoping for, and I'm not going to hope for anything more. If we get a check cut to us for 70%, let's rock.
Right.
But I'm gonna stick to the 50 on this one.
Cool. I think that'd be good if we can get 50%. Honestly, like I said, at this point, we want anything, you know. SEC alleges Gemini Genesis sold unregistered securities. Yeah, not great there. They suspended withdrawals last year, and you know. This whole thing with the Gemini Genesis thing, like, I feel like ever since the inception of this company, they've had scrutiny around them. Like, they've had issues ever since the beginning. So I've never utilized anything associated with it simply because of that. Every time I hear about it, it's just negative connotation, and I don't know why. I don't know what the deal really is, but just kind of it is the way it is.
My thing too is with some of these companies, and this is just my own opinion. How many of them got started, like, you know, kind of not out of the books how they should have, or maybe even a little bit, I hate to say the word, but a little bit scammy because it's thrown around so much.
Yeah.
And then the bull market allowed the funds to kind of just keep growing, but the people didn't really know what they were doing. I honestly hate to say it, but I kind of think that's what happened to Voyager.
Probably.
Is that they grew so quickly, Steven dumbass Ehrlich didn't know what he was doing, and then it was just all hell broke loose.
And then it was too far gone to even fix it.
Exactly right.
Yep.
And I feel like that's where a lot of companies stand right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, now I think the best analogy was, you know, when the tide goes out, you see who's swimming with their pants down or swimming naked, and a lot of companies are like that. Yeah, this is an issue. Ming Shagger. transferring to your Ledger wallet or Ledger. I've seen videos on it. I actually there was I'm in this Harmony group or whatever on Facebook, and he just put out a video the other day about switching from the Binance chain to, you have to go into like some user mode or something like that and switch it onto the Harmony chain so that you don't lose the money. Yeah, that's a real rookie mistake. I hate to say it, but it sucks. Yeah, cheat means a lesson. So
to be honest with you, I've done it before. I did it with $560 when I first started, and yeah, it sucks and you feel stupid. But honestly, if you're still in the space right now and you're still believing in it after what we have been going through and are continually going through, you're gonna be rich. The end. You're gonna be rich. I mean, you're gonna put an extra zero in your bank account if you're still paying attention to stuff right now. And if you're still DCAing and you still have the balls after you go through all this stuff, you're gonna make some money.
Big balls.
The end. You're gonna make some money.
That's
and you're gonna go buy us drinks in Miami for Bitcoin Miami. You're buying us a lot.
That's right. That is right. That is how we roll. So we have no more articles to talk about right now, but we have a couple things. One of them being a collab we're doing on Monday after our live. We're going to do that with him. That's going to be great. That'll probably go out. I'm going to guess on his channel. We'll link it. We'll talk about it once it gets done. We have another one with, should we talk about who I was messaging today?
Kid, he didn't say anything not to, right?
Yeah, no, Singularity DAO. If you guys are familiar with that, AI technology, they're one of the forefront, been in it for a long time. They have great information. We're going to do an interview with them. Great people from what it sounds like. Got to chit-chatting with them a little bit today. We're going to set up a time probably over the next couple weeks. We're going to interview them just to say, hey, what the heck's going on with this AI stuff? Is it legit or is it fake? Is it crappy? What are you guys doing? What should we know? I mean, we want to be educated on it.
Be honest with you, I don't know anything about. I know about it, but I don't know how it's going to be used or utilized. So I can't wait for this conversation because I need education in that space.
Have you heard anything? Have you guys heard anything about the Chat GPT? Have you heard anything about that? So it is this new AI super user chat box, basically, that came out October or November of last year. That like came out to the public. You can ask it anything, and it's like.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. ChatGPT is what it's called. The from what I understand, I've watched a lot of videos on it. It's awesome because it can like think 1,000 times faster than people can, and you can say, "Hey, can you write me a 10-page paper for my econ class?" Yeah, sure. What's the topic on? Give it the topic, and it'll write it. Boom, instantly. It's pretty awesome. But the data is from 2021. So if you ask about the date that FTX became insolvent, it doesn't know because it was 2 years ago, you know. So interesting, but I'm interested to see how that unfolds, whether it's to be good or bad.
Are we ever going back down to 15K again now?
Dude, there were comments in the chat of 4K, 10K, 12K. I don't know, because what I was saying before you left is there's some good data out there that previous bear markets have lasted 364 days.
Yeah, I saw that.
And we have passed that now.
Yeah.
So we may never go below 17K again.
Very, very true.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I called 15.5 as the bottom a long time ago, and I don't know if we hit that or not.
Manson picked up 4.32 Bitcoin in the bear market. Oh, that's badass.
Daddy Manson.
That is.
Daddy boy.
That is exactly.
Hey, Manson, what else did you buy? Did you buy any altcoins, or are you a Bitcoin, bruh? We're thinking 18 to 20K. Yeah, that's what we got to. That's where we were. Should we open this thing?
Yeah, we've never
Liquid,
what up, bro?
Hey, we were just talking shit about
you, bro.
Talking about how you suck at crypto. You don't know anything. You've never been around.
You're so dumb, and your car sucks.
Just kidding, bro. We like you. We actually want to get you back on the channel. All right. Keystone, I was talking about it earlier. We got this little thing sent to us. The people were legit. Oh, there's our seed phrase. Oh, just kidding. But they did say we want your honest opinion.
So we've got to use it first before we actually let you guys know.
Yeah. We just want to do the unboxing, which not the cleanest unboxing ever.
I think you need some help there or what? Jeez, man. The box is cool.
It is a cool.
I'm not gonna lie.
Box.
That's slick, man.
Yeah. Was it two of them? Let's see. Here, you open that one. I don't know what that is.
This is just your. There she is.
Oh, is that it? I don't know. Maybe this is it.
Cords. Yeah, I think that one's it.
Because it has like a charger.
Yeah, this is the charger. This is the charger right here.
Okay. Here we
I'm
go,
excited to use this thing. See what it looks like, and we can at least just show them quick.
Yeah, for sure. Woo!
That's slick, dude.
Yeah, show them that thing. That's cool looking. Probably got our seed phrase in here somewhere or something like that, so probably don't want to show everybody that, but that's a cool looking little thing. So the big thing with these guys is that it's air gapped, which again you have to QR code yourself in and out of this thing into the platform. So pretty neat, pretty slick. Like I said, we're gonna use it a couple times before we actually give you guys a review or whatever else, but that is down the pipeline, so be on the lookout for that. Pretty sick. We appreciate you guys for sending that to us. Keystone, you're probably not watching this video at all, but if you are, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 5K.
We do want to let you guys know we got absolutely $0 and told what to do with this for 0%. So we can do literally whatever. They're like, we want your honest opinion. If it sucks, then you can't figure it out, let us know, and we will let you know.
I did say that already. Thank you, 88, for saying 3 out of 10 on the opening skill so far.
Honestly, that was terrible. It's like my 2-year-old opening up her freaking, or 3-year-old opening her Christmas presents.
She's like almost 4, but yeah,
like,
whatever.
Shit. I don't even know. I don't see my kids. I'm at work.
That's right. Based on what chart, or is it just a guess, a hunch? Photo Geek. We don't do charts. No, we're not.
Yeah,
TA
we're
people.
not the charts guys.
We just know it.
We don't know the ABC waves.
We don't. I should learn it though.
We talked about it. When one of us goes full time, we will learn it, and it's going to be you.
I want to take.
I don't have the patience for it.
No, you can't do it. I want to take the Elliott wave theory course that Cheeky puts out.
Yeah.
Because they have that. I think it's free. Maybe it's cheap. I don't know, but I would like to do it regardless, just to get that mindset so I can hear what he's saying and not just like have my head spin around in circles.
Well, honestly, maybe we wouldn't bash it if we actually understood it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, I agree.
It's like,
it's probably fantastic.
Clearly traders make a shit ton of money and they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But we don't know. That's why we don't trade.
That's right. Well, we don't have the time to. Like, if you sit in front of your computer or your screen or your monitor all day long, like you have that ability to like put your stop loss in and like make sure that it's in the right direction and you see the whatever things, you know.
Liquid even says, charts are BS. Crypto's 100% news driven. I don't know the percentage, but I can tell you it's extremely high on the news driven side.
Well, with the market cap under $1 trillion,
yes.
I mean, if you have a lot of news, a lot of people that have a lot of money can move it very easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you got 20 people that have $500,000 just throwing it in there. Like that puts a little bit of a dent in there.
You're literally like Doge, a tweet away from making ridiculous millionaires.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. You also have to give up your sleep if you trade.
That's true.
Well, we don't take Adderall or Vyvanse or do cocaine like FTX or SBF.
No.
So I don't think that'll work.
And we don't sleep much anyways.
Colin sleeps like 3 hours a night. He's up at 4 o'clock biking for an hour and a half every single day.
True story.
Dude, just don't stop.
This is on the Bitcoin chart during the lowest prices. The bears were talking all this shit, and dang knows how to put feeling. Yeah, that would be tough because he bought 4.32 Bitcoin, and honestly, when I was buying, even throughout this bear market, and going to continue to buy, even if it goes back down, don't care. It was hard to buy sometimes. I'm like, I ain't got that much money, and I gotta buy more. And you've got a bunch, and separately we've got a bunch.
Right.
Stuck on Voyager still. Yep. It's like it was tough. I'll be honest with him. I agree with Mason.
It's very tough. It's very challenging. You think to yourself too, like you always have that doubt in your mind of like, I know what I know. I've done my research. I know this is going back up, but will it? Like there's always that thought of like. But is it going to? It always seems to. So I mean, I think we're doing the right thing. I can
tell you this, regardless if it's charts driven, regardless if it's news driven, I can tell you this 100% sure. If you just stay in the game, you're gonna make money.
That's right.
I don't care what the charts say. I don't care what the news says. Stay in the game, make a ton of money.
Dude, it's that easy. You have to reverse psychologize yourself of like how you think though. You think it's going down, sell. That's like your first thought. It's going up, buy. If you flip that, like, dude, so much profit can be made. You're gonna buy so much lower and sell to all the dipshits that are FOMOing in at the top, which was me the last time around.
I think I just saw this. I did see this. Did you see Miss Salvador?
No.
Walks the stage holding a giant Bitcoin.
Ooh,
yeah, dude.
Check that out.
Pretty funny.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That is a big ass Bitcoin.
That is a big Bitcoin.
With some tiny little nipples.
The president, I forgot what's his name. What's his name? I forgot his name. But anyways, he probably's like, hey, listen, Miss El Salvador.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a Bitcoin, and you're going to carry a big old gold one out there with you on stage, girl, okay?
That's right.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, bravo, El Salvador. Great job. They're trying to be like numero uno, and like their life kind of depends on it. So it better go up. Like they got a lot of Bitcoin.
Yeah, he can't take a loss on this
No.
one. It's got to make sure this thing goes up.
That's right. Hey, boy, are we going to sell this? No, we can't sell this. We'll be in big old trouble.
About to drop these solo cards. Yeah, Cody's been texting me. Cody, our sologenic
Nonstop.
guru guy, has been texting us nonstop. I can't even keep up with the text.
He just got a kid.
Just had a kid like 5 days
Popped
ago.
one out, yeah.
And now he's on the solo. So he must get some time off or something.
Dude, he knows some. He knows some stuff, man. He's in some deep dark web stuff about sologenic and corium, and like I trust the hell out of him because that's what he loves. He has done what people struggle with doing, of like fine tuning, like DeFi, AI technology, like L1s. Like he is sologenic, XRP, and corium, and like that's it. You know?
Yeah, he don't mess with much else.
Yeah.
That's what he's been in since day one, and to be fair, we got in it really early, and that's the only project I think we're up in.
I hope so. I don't know.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get we're gonna get half of an ETH back, pretty much.
Yeah, we
hopefully.
bought an ETH at the time. Yeah. Didn't it? Yeah, it was an ETH.
We had a full ETH. Remember, we waited for it to just go under 24 or 500, and we bought it for like 24,
idiots,
whatever.
And now it's like 1,300.
Yeah, perfect. Then we get half of that.
Dude, we rushed hard too. We were like, it's gonna go up now. It's only gonna go up, and it just kept going down and down and down and down. But hey, is what it is. We're still gonna be good because we're gonna stick around for a long time. As long as we get it back. We're gonna be good.
We would like to take some back, no doubt about it.
Yes. Gala. Ooh, Gala, yes. If you were in Gala, you definitely made some explosive gains. Are you going to stick with it? Are you going to sell some? That's my question. Are you going to long it? Are you going to short it?
Sell it.
I wish I was good with
opinion.
like longing and shorting
Sell
and like
it.
putting some leverage on some stuff, but I would totally lose my money.
Yeah. It's not
Totally
good.
lose it. Speaking of money, Mega Millions. Probably 4 billion by the time they draw tomorrow. Maybe 1.5 billion. I think it's 1.3 right now. But I'm about to win it.
You should tell them your story. That's crazy.
So I will tell them a story. So at work, there was 13 of us. We put $5 in each. Not this last time, but the time before, we got literally 3 numbers. Terrible, right? So then we're like, hey, let's just do it one more time, right? $5 each, 13 people. Went to look at the tickets the next morning because, of course, I was sleeping by the time. Looked at all the mega balls. There was like 4 or 5 tickets that had the mega balls. And I was like, oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Looking through them, like, first number, match. Second one, match. Third didn't hit. We're like, oh, okay, whatever. Fourth one, match. I was like, holy shit, like how much money are we about to win? So 3, we missed 2 of the numbers. We got 3 and the mega ball. Pretty pumped up about it because that's the most numbers I have ever had on Powerball or Mega Millions. We won $204 between our clinic, and everyone decided $204. What are we gonna get $15 back?
Everybody gets $1.
Yeah, no thanks. So we bought 204, and 2 other people joined us actually. So $214 worth of Mega Millions tickets.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And hopefully one of those makes us some money, but probably we're gonna lose $214.
Yeah, that's most likely. Did you see that NFL player that did that on $1 billion pot? He took a signing bonus.
He took a signing bonus. Yeah,
$10,000 and bought all, and he got back like $2,000 or less than $2,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
use the whole signing bonus, and I mean, because your odds really don't improve. Because it's the same
odds per number.
Same odds per ticket that you have.
It doesn't matter.
It's the same exact odds. So you have more of a variety, I guess, but it's the same odds every single time.
Yep.
So
yeah, you're still 1 in 298 million.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So
for every single line number you got.
And I didn't know this, but remember we were talking about how like there's more billions than we've ever seen?
Yes.
They added more numbers to the pot.
Oh, they did?
So instead of 1 to 30, it's 1 to 52 or something. Like they added more numbers, so your likelihood is way less now.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's why.
That's why these we've had $3 billion pots in like the last 6 months.
Right. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
All right, let's wrap this up. You got anything good in the comments?
88 saying he had a couple numbers one time. He thought he was buying a private jet, but he won $50.
I won 28 this last time, and I thought I was high flying. Then he tells me I won 200. I'm like, dang.
It was awesome. It was exhilarating, and I couldn't cash it out at the gas station. The lady was like, "We can't pay out more than $100." I was like, fuck, what? She was like, what did you just say? I was like, where do I got to go? So I had to go to Hy-Vee, actually. It was kind of funny. They can do up to 600.
Why don't you just do just say, give me $200 worth of tickets? Or you didn't know at that time?
Yeah, I didn't know at the time, so I didn't ask everyone. But anywho, awesome live today, guys. A lot of good information out there. CPI, FTX, all the other BS going on in the world right now. So, as always, thanks for rocking with the absolute fittest crypto channel on YouTube, and we are out. Check you next time.
Peace.